G'day fellow moto vloggers, Van and Ev on some Mulkey, the Suzuki Bandit. On this Monday afternoon, quite nice day. They're obviously doing this road up, which is a good idea because it's a pretty poor conditioned road. But it's not blocked off at the moment, so maybe they've just got it ready for re-tarmacking it. So it's a little bit loose, so you've got to take it a little bit careful. So what's been happening? Well, there's been a hotel quarantine breach in Perth. One of the guards obviously felt horny, so had relations with one of the returnees, and now has gone out of the hotel quarantine, and they're worried about him spreading it. And I believe this is a new UK variant, first discovered in the UK, of course. So there's a big panic over in Perth at the moment, and everyone that's coming back to this state from Perth has to quarantine for 14 days again, and we just can't get ahead. Other countries are worse, of course. I'm not saying there isn't. But anyway, we'll learn more in the next few days. The security guard has been sacked from his job. I think there should have been more done. I think he not only should have got sacked, but he should have faced charges of some sort. So whether he will, probably not, but he should, because he did break the rules. And his horniness became too much for him, and he had to relieve himself. So I've done my service on Milky here. Last night I cleaned the filter with the K&N cleaning kit. Washed it out, hung it on the line for probably an hour and a half until it was dry. I got my I also helped dry it with my cordless leaf blower. It's only a small one, and it does a great job blowing the excess water out of the filter to help it dry quicker. Then I got the spray can out and oiled it, and put it back in and double checked to see if there was any dust or anything down there, and not one speck of dust. No oil in the airbox whatsoever. Nothing. No dust. Nothing. So it is definitely doing its job. And I'm continuing on with it, even though there's people that don't like it. Now, if you remember in my last vlog, I was saying that there are ways that dust can get through, and that is if you haven't installed it properly. We have a Triumph at the shop at the moment, and it's got a K&N filter that's come out of it, and it's all bent. And you might think, well, why is it all bent? Well, because the person that installed it in the first place did not install it correctly. It's very windy today. They didn't seat it properly, so that meant when the cover of the airbox was put on the outside, it was squashed in and it squashed the filter. So that was a classic example of not installing it properly. You've got to make sure you install it properly. You've got to make sure you clean it and oil it periodically. I do mine, I would say, every second service. Now, you've got to remember that I service the bike every 6 months. My next one's due, I did mine today, the 1st of February, so I write that on the oil that's left over on the oil that I use. And my next one will be due in on the 1st of August, which is 6 months. Gee, that's a strong wind. Blowing me all over the joint. So that's what I've done. I've serviced the bike and got fresh oil filter. I always change that, of course. They're not that much. Fresh oil. I use Castrol 4T mineral oil, not synthetic. Don't need the synthetic in this. I'm not a boy racer, so I don't need the synthetic. And it does me quite nicely, thank you very much. Will I make it? No, someone's just far too slow off the mark as usual here. God, they're fucking, excuse the French, they're useless, some people. They must be either on their phones or something, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Castrol 4T, which is a motorcycle oil. And I've been using that for years now. So anyway, this is Bandit Neb, just giving you an update on a few things, and just letting you know about the K&N filters not letting through any dust whatsoever. So until next time, ride very, very safe. Cheers for now.